Okay, hi. So we're back to filming another video, because I have nothing to do. So today I thought I would go in and try to do an eye tutorial. I really want to work with the, artwork of the Pat McGrath, packaging, with my Pat McGrath palette. This is the Divine Rose 2. It's kind of messy, but we'll work with it. So what I'm planning on doing today is just trying to create like a really like glamorous cut crease, like talking about how I did my eyeshadow, all of that stuff. I already have my base done. This is like my full coverage glamour base. If you guys want to see me do that too, then we'll do that. But without any further ado, let's jump into the eye tutorial. So because I'm going to be trying to work with this face and this packaging and this color scheme, I can achieve that all within this palette. Just information about this palette: it is $125. She's expensive, but it's a gorgeous, beautiful, luxurious eye palette. And if you like this color scheme, if you like luxury eyeshadows, you'll like this palette. Let me dig in all of my brushes to find a brush that I think would be suitable. Ooh, do I want to use the brush that I have to put together with painter's tape? Are you using a brush? A brush put back together with painter's tape on a $125 luxury eyeshadow palette? Yes. Yes, I am. Mind your business. I think I'll use this one. So this color scheme is quite demanding, and I haven't done a full glam look in a hot second. So I will be going into this peachy shade. I don't feel like reading off the names. So I'm just sort of gonna build it up here on the outer corner. So now that my eyes kind of look like cartoons, next I will go into this more like flat blending brush, and I will try to take this pinky shade, this like, it's a metallic, but it's not super shiny, and I will just sort of place that right here in the front. It's almost blends out into like a satin finish, which I find very nice. It's very beautiful. I'm also going to carry the pink back and up under the brow bone. Big tip if you're doing like a big blown out like smoky cut crease, take it to the brow bone. You're not going to hurt yourself. Now, if you are just genuinely worried about the shape of this, no fear. So what I'm then going to do is I'm going to take this satiny nude pink shade. It's a duochrome of sorts. And I'm just going to take it on this like fat wide brush, and I'm just sort of going to blur up here at the front. So it sort of softens the shape and allows you to still have a bunch of product like here in the front, but it blurs it out a bit more. So after I took that like nude shade and kind of blended it here on the outside, what I'm then going to do is I'm going to take, it'd be so nice if I had organized my brushes in advance. That's just asking a bit too much for me. Next, I'm going to go and I'm going to create the definition we see here. Line frame. God, I hope this is in frame. And I'm going to be taking the matte eggplant color. And then I am just going to ever so lightly diffuse over my crease. This is going to be your main shape, so I would try to keep your blend pretty tight but soft. Like, you don't want it out here with everything else, but you definitely want to make sure that it's nice and soft and blurred. Now, if you are feeling like you have lost some color, you can go back into the pink or the peach and the pink shade and just re-intensify those shades while also continuing to blur out the aubergine color. So I'll load up concealer here, look down, and then I've cut my crease with concealer. So before we add any shadow up there, what we're going to do is, if you notice on the bottom here, there is shadow carried out, and we're gonna create like a new waterline. So I'm going to go in with the peachy shade, that one, and I am going to just build that up. And then I'm going to take the pink, and then I'm going to take the aubergine color, and I'm just going to bring them in closer to my lash line, and then we'll cut that out as well. So on a wet brush, I'm going to be taking the pink first. And you may be thinking, why would you be taking the pink when you took it everywhere else? Well, I want the pink to be the basis of the outer corner. And while it isn't super metallic, it adds the color that you need to poke through. Next, I'm going to re-wet the brush I used, and I'm going to be using this mauve-y pink shimmer. And I'm gonna lay that down right here. And if you can just like see how much sparkle that has. And essentially I'm just gonna go over the pink, but the pink is still gonna like peek through. Just like, look at that. Look at that. I'm then going to be taking what I used here on the crease, this shade, and I'm going to tuck it right in here, so we have just like that gorgeous like continuous flow of shimmer. And I'm going to tuck it as far back as I can without disrupting the crease. And to like further intensify like the glamour, I'm going to be taking this satin shade and the metallic shade, and I'm just going to further blur them out here, but nothing with crazy intensity, just so I build a deeper line right here. Next is eyeliner, so I'm just going to quickly do that off camera, but I'm just going to make a very thin wing, and it's going to go outwards, like that. Do they look even? No, but that's okay. So, yeah, I think that's eyes pretty much done. I will do mascara and lips off camera, but I also think something that I will do before I wrap this up is I'm going to show you blush. So this is a very like stark white, face, not much blush, blah, 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 blah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a mixture of this, like, really satiny shade and this, like, hot pink. And I'm just sort of gonna bring in the definition of a cheekbone that I do not have into my face by sweeping it sort of backwards. And, like, bringing it on the apples of my cheeks, but, like, really just, like, sweeping it backwards, like, into my bronzer. Last things I'm going to do is I am going to take this top pinky shade in the Pat McGrath palette, Pat McGrath highlighting palette, and I'm going to take a little bit of What a Brat by Fenty, and I'm just going to carry that up and back. And with that, we have the completed look. I think I did a pretty good job. But yeah, I'm still working out my setup. I'm still working out everything. So, I don't know when you'll get another video, but, you know, these are really fun to film, and hopefully I can continue to do these. This will probably be my last one in my bedroom at home, because I'm moving back to school, but without any further ado, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.